Hi everybody, I'm Dawn Meifert. Thanks so much for joining me on Here's the Deal. So today we're going to talk about the myths and the truths around the Affordable Care Act and how that impacts seniors with Medicare. Now, all of the information that I'm going to talk to you about comes straight from AARP, and we're going to break this conversation into two pieces today. So this is part one of myth and truth around the Affordable Care Act and Medicare. So the first myth that I want to talk about is the new law cuts Medicare drastically, so I won't be able to get qualified for quality health care. Well, actually, the Affordable Care Act prohibits cuts to guaranteed Medicare benefits. All of these provisions are within the law to help curb the soaring costs of Medicare. Finally, the law closes the infamous Medicare Part D prescription drug, affectionately known as the donut hole. Now, under the donut hole, Medicare beneficiaries pay full price for prescription drugs after exceeding a certain dollar amount each year. Now, enrollees who reach the donut hole get large discounts, and by 2020, the hole will be completely closed. Myth number two, I've heard that Medicare Advantage plans will be cut or taken away. The ACA, Affordable Care Act, does not eliminate Medicare Advantage plans, which are privately administered plans. Remember, Medicare Advantage is a private entity. Privately administered plans that provide benefits to about a quarter of Americans with Medicare. These plans were created to bring market efficiencies to Medicare, but they actually cost taxpayers 14% more per enrollee than traditional Medicare. Now, we've talked about in the past that part of that $716 billion cut is because of the auditing of Medicare Advantage. That's where the bulk of those cuts are coming from under Obama's plan. If I have Medicare, I will need to get more or different insurance. Myth number three. Some people have confused the Affordable Care Act's individual mandate with a requirement to obtain additional insurance on top of Medicare. This is just not accurate. Medicare beneficiaries will continue to have Medicare, and there's no requirement that they get any additional coverage beyond what they already have. You are safe. Myth number four. The new law raids Medicare of $716 billion, and I'm going to feel that cut. Again, this is simply not true. As per the Congressional Budget Office, which is the independent and nonpartisan budget scorekeeper, recently estimated that the changes to Medicare on ACA will reduce spending by a total of $716 billion. But where the number comes from is very important. The largest portion of these savings come from changes to provider payments, Medicare Advantage, and correcting overpayments to insurance companies that offer private Medicare plans. So the $716 billion coming out of your pocket is just another falsity produced by those on the right. Part two is coming up next. Thanks so much. I'm Dawn Meifert, and this has been Here's the Deal.